Good morning, guys. How are you? I'm just trying to get this off on here. I'm on TikTok and it's trying to get me to oh my gosh, what is it trying to make me do? It's trying to make me change my face. So, not saying it doesn't need changing, but you're just like, oh, come on, right, reset. Just want to go live. So anyway, good morning. I hope you're all good. When I actually work out how to do this, we'll go live. Oh, that's really bad, So I'm literally standing here. This is really awful. You can literally enhance your whole self. You can have whiter teeth. You can have smoother skin. I can sort out my eyes. Have any of you done that? So that's on TikTok. It's really bad. So now I don't want to go live normal because I'm looking at you guys and I'm like, oh, I could definitely enhance myself and look a bit better. Anyway, how are you? Are you all good? So I've got TikTok on, I've got Instagram on, I've got Facebook on, and I've got YouTube. So I hope you're good. Today is going to be Wellness Wednesday, and we are going to, every Wednesday, we're going to have a new topic, and we're going to discuss our health and our fitness, and we're going to put in a plan about how to get better. Ready? Do you like the sound of that? But obviously, I can't do this. I can't stand in here. I've got 3 different phones on, and oh my God, I look so different in all of them. It's really bad. So on my StreamYard over here, I look really, really rough today. On my Instagram, I must have a filter on there by accident because I look quite glowing. It's kind of good. I like that. And then with TikTok, well, don't know what's going on now. This is not good, I tell you. So when we're talking about health and fitness and general wellness, standing in front of phones all day, it's not good. Anyway, I'm going to grab my hoop. So let me just tell you this bit and then we'll go on to our Wellness Wednesday talk. Yeah, sound good? So I'm using a Power Hoop Deluxe. Most of you know the reason I do this when I'm talking to you is standing here like this. I really find it off-putting. I don't like to be looking at myself the whole time. Do you know what I mean? It's just, I don't like it. So I find it easy to be chatting away to you when I'm doing something. If I'm hooping, it's just so much easier to talk and talk and talk. So I will chew your ears off. But if you can get past the noise, there's normally quite a lot of information what I'm talking to you about. And sometimes it's just a fun conversation. Oh, I haven't got my watch on. I was about to talk. Oh, this is going to be awkward, guys. I've got to try and work out how long I'm hooping because I forgot to put my watch on. That's not good. Oh, well, do you know what? We can manage. Let me have a look. Can I tell? So that is what? About... All right, I'm on it. Are you ready? So step into your hoop. Do your imaginary zip up. Belly button drawn in as if doing up a belly button. And the reason I'm saying draw it up is so that you wake up your core muscles, but you're not bearing down on your pelvic floor. When you just brace your tummy, you quite often do push down your pelvic floor, and you don't need to do that. So I'm zipping up. I place this hoop onto my lower back, so it's in contact with me. I'm going to put I just realised I've got my slippers on there. Oh, just go with it. Got my right leg forward, going to turn it to the left, and boom, we are off. I am hooping. If you watch the movement I'm doing, it's quite a small movement, forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. And the momentum of me moving and the weight of this hoop is how this hoop stays up. It's really, really good for my core muscles. It's very, very good for helping reduce your waist to hip ratio. And for me, it's really good at massaging out my digestive system because I can actually feel that I nearly burped then because it's all coming out. So that's kind of good. I'm very happy to recommend this hoop because I've done this for 10 years and used this for 10 years. So it's not just a fad. It's not one of these silly little things with a ball hanging off the end of it. And you see people, I don't know what they're doing with them on, to be honest with you. I've used them for 10 years. It's never let me down. They haven't broken. They're just a really good bit of equipment. About 6 months ago or so, I contacted Power Hoop. I said, look, I use this every day. I'm hooping. People are asking me, where do I get my hoop from? Can we have a discount code? So we've got a discount code. It's only 10% off, but everything adds up, doesn't it? If you listen carefully, can you hear this noise? And I'm going to stop talking. Oh, she's stopped doing it now. I'm not sure if you can see where you are, but if you look down there, there's some bean bags, and my chihuahuas are all cuddled up together. On one of them, she's snoring really, really loudly. Anyway, right, enough of that. So yes, this is the Power Hoop Deluxe, and if you want the 10% off discount code, just drop me a comment or a DM, and I will send that to you. Now, listen, TikTok crew, I've got to just tell you something. Let me just come over and look. Oh, that's okay. If you comment on there, I can't see it from over here. And then when I come at the end, they've gone. So if ever I ignore you on TikTok, I'm not meaning to, just send me a DM because sometimes I miss your messages. On my YouTube and Facebook and Instagram, even after live, I can see your comments and I can reply. So TikTok crew, if you ever do commenting and I don't answer you, I'm not trying to be rude. I can't physically see it from here. And if I get up any closer, I'll take all my equipment out with my hoop. So yeah, so just in case you think I'm being rude, I'm not. Right, so that was talking about power hoop. Really, really good bit of equipment. Nearly everyone can hoop. Just don't hoop if you're pregnant, and you would not hoop if you've got specific lower back issues like degenerative disc. If you've just got lower back pain and it's non-specific, this is normally really good, because the stronger your core gets, the more your back is supported and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's just something to let you know. Right, Wellness Wednesday. So I've decided every Wednesday we're going to have a topic and we're going to talk about it. And today's topic is sleep. How is your sleep? How would you rate your sleep? I know, let's go with last night's on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being really poor and 10 being flipping fantastic. You slept a good at least 7 hours, maybe longer, and uninterrupted sleep. Talk to me and tell me, what are you? Are you a 1 or are you a 10? Where are you in between that? Now I'm going to be absolutely honest, going to put my hands up. Mine was about 5 last night, and I work quite well. I've got very strict sort of bedtime rituals as such. I call it sleep hygiene, and I have to practice this because so many know I had a terrible perimenopause. My hormones were all over the place, and unfortunately I went through a stage of insomnia, really bad insomnia, for a few months. And I'm one of those people who really need their sleep. Some people can thrive on like 5 hours a night. Me, nah, I really need my sleep. So broken sleep, or like, just sleep where you're just tossing and turning and you get up and you just feel awful, rather than restored, it's just pants. So my sleep last night was pretty poo. I mean, I'd closed the kitchen after dinner. That's a really important one. So I'm also going to give you some top tips. Now, I'm going to stop hooping just briefly, come over, have a look, see if any of you have commented. Let's have a look. So nobody said anything yet. So talk to me, guys. I would like to know, this isn't a one-sided conversation, me just talking at you. So I've just asked you, on a scale of 1 to 10, how was your sleep last night? Oh, there you go. I got 1. I got a 5. Oh, you're with me. 5 as well. That's not good, is it? 5's pretty pants. So I'm going to talk to you about some top tips to help improve your sleep. And then what I'm hoping you're going to do, I'm going to hook the other side out of the way, is I'm hoping you're going to check back in with me throughout the week and let me know if you've implemented anything that I've said today and if it's helped. All right? So, top tips. Now, I did most of these last night, so I'm not really sure what's gone wrong, really, apart from I did have a lot on my mind. So what I didn't do was I didn't journal, so I'm going to try that. So here's a few top tips. I'm going to give you 5, all right? Right, the first one, if you are coffee drinkers, try not to drink coffee after midday. I can give you a lot more information about coffee, by the way, but let's just stick with that. So if you're a coffee drinker, try and avoid that after midday. Right, so that's the first one. The second one is close the kitchen after your dinner, and ideally leave it at about 3 hours from meal to bedtime if you can. Now, obviously, I know if you work long hours, etc., that might be really difficult, but it's just something to be really mindful of. Try and give it at least 3, well, ideally 3 hours, but obviously whatever you can. So right, so we've got no coffee after 12, we've got close the kitchen, and we've got attempt to give it 3 hours before you go to sleep after dinner. So that will include, number 4, no nighttime nibbling. Nighttime nibbling is just where your midsection goes to die, you mess up your blood sugar levels, and you ruin your chances of a good night's sleep. And your 5th pearl of wisdom today, bear in mind I've got about 15, I'm just going to stick to 5. Do you take a magnesium supplement? If you do, tell me what type of magnesium you currently take, because there's a lot of different ones. So I religiously take magnesium about an hour before sleep. I also drink a chamomile tea about an hour before sleep, because it really calms down my nervous system. All right, I'll just give you 6 tips. Shall I give you one more? Do you want one more? Yeah, one more. So we'll go for 7 then. 7 today. The other one is no phones, no screen time, at least an hour before bed. So if you like to go to bed and watch telly, stop doing it. or do it, but give yourself an hour. And the worst thing is, it's going on our flipping phones. Although these things are amazing, they're like the worst thing. You know, like you're laying in bed scrolling. Because what happens is your brain is stimulated. The blue light is coming in. Yeah, it's going in through your eyeballs, hitting your brain, and you're like, it's like a pinball machine going off in your brain, and your brain just can't switch off. Do you know what? I was going to stop at 7. I'm not. I'm going to carry on. I can't help myself. See what I mean? I can't just drip feed you. I've got to give you everything. Right. So if you've got that, maybe you could read a book. Be aware. Be careful if you've got a Kindle and it's got a backlight on it. I wear blue light blocking glasses in bed, by the way, so that if I am still like, so I will stop watching telly, but my husband's normally still watching the laptop, so it's next to me. So I have my blue light blocking glasses on, and I'll read my book just before bed to try and calm me down. That normally works. Another thing to do is if you've got so much buzzing around your brain, something's on your mind, I know you're stressed, you're upset, or you just can't stop thinking, what you can do is journal. So have like a little notebook next to your bed and journal, write it down. That's a really, really good way of downloading your brain. And if anything is on your mind, taking your mind off it. If you do wake up in the middle of the night, the worst thing you can do is turn your light on or pick up your phone and start scrolling. I know how tempting it is, by the way. I know it is mega, mega tempting, but don't do it. So how many tips I've given you now? Flipping hell, it's been a lot. Right. So I said no coffee after midday. Yeah. Close the kitchen after dinner. No nighttime nibbling. What else did I say? God, I said so much. No nighttime nibbling. No screen time. Take your chamomile, drink your chamomile tea. Do your magnesium. Do your journaling. Or what else? So you want to have a really good bedtime routine. Another good thing is you want a cool, dark room. So I don't know about you, I get really cold at night, but I don't like to have the heat on in the bedroom, and it does help if you have the window open slightly. You want a nice, cool, dark room, and I have blackout curtains. You've got your blue light blocking glasses, and the final one, I've got a great one for you. Silk pillowcase. Have you tried it? So they're much more hygienic than your traditional ones, and they're really, really good for anti-aging, or should I say positive aging, because we're not allowed to say anti-aging. So if you want to look after your skin and your hair, I found silk pillowcases when I was going through the perimenopause, and my hair was snapping off. Oh, it was awful. So I researched it, and I got myself a pink silk pillowcase. Really, really good. Right, so there you go. How many top tips did I just give you? Loads. There was probably at least 10 there. Oh, look, someone was a 7. That's really good. Avoid coffee also, nighttime. Yeah, do you know what? Nighttime snacking, it's last night. So I'd made a decision. I stopped eating at 7 o'clock. And I'm sitting there in the bean bags with my husband, and he's sitting next to me, and he got the Haribo out. We've got a massive box of Haribo jelly babies and wine gums, and he's munching away. And I went to have him. I went, "Oh, just give me 4." And then I went, "Actually, no, I don't need them." Now, don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not perfect at all, but my sugar levels have gone up quite a bit over Christmas. It's been a bit bad, so I was like, "Nope, I don't want them." And he was munching away, but I didn't need it. It was habit of just sitting there in habit. Also, just be careful if you're dehydrated. So you need to have lots of hydration throughout the day, because if you're dehydrated, you think you're hungry in the evening, and most of it in the evening is just boredom. It's just like a habit, really, to be honest. We don't need it. So there you go. How about that? Lots of top tips there. And if you are wondering, I keep looking differently because I've literally got 3 phones on. I'm going to stop talking to you now, because once I get onto this, I'm terrible. I don't stop. So now you've known your top tips, we're going to try and improve our level between that 1 and 10 this week and see how we get on. So let me know how you get on. I will read your comments later. I'm going to come back onto TikTok last, just in case anyone's commented. So Facebook and YouTube, I'll see you soon. Do talk to me though, because I will come back and check comments. So we can say goodbye.